Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Broncos franchise on Madden 20. It's time for Game 5 this year, and our first against the Los Angeles Chargers. Here in the AFC West, our division matchups are very tough. The Chiefs and Chargers both went to the playoffs a year ago. The Chargers not far from making it to the Super Bowl. Now, we're trying to get things back on track here. We've lost our last three, including a tough one, 17-14 last week. Kareem Jackson called for a players-only meeting this week to hopefully get this team together. And while he's focused on the defense, I'm more so thinking about what the offense can do, because this is another tough matchup, and we're not playing the most complete games. Now, we're very young, of course, with our skill players, so hopefully we can see players like Deshaun Hamilton and Noah Fant help guide this team to a little more consistency and success. Also for the Chargers, they're missing some players. Melvin Gordon, Austin Eckler, and Derwin James are not playing today. So is this a chance for the Broncos to maybe get a win as heavy underdogs here on the road in Los Angeles as we get underway and Devontae Booker takes a knee? Joe Flacco's numbers don't look too bad, but beyond the surface stats, we've seen very inconsistent play, especially early in games from Flacco. We will get things going on the ground, though. A nice burst of speed up the middle from Phillip Lindsay out across the 40-yard line. Despite the struggles, Lindsay has had some success early in the year, and now a pass that gets knocked away from Courtland Sutton. 3rd down and 5 for Joe Flacco. There's pressure, he gets it away, and there's contact, no flag. Sanders looking for one, and he's not getting it. Here's the LA Charger offense, and Justin Jackson is the running back, second-year player from Northwestern, getting the call and wrapped up by Von Miller. A lot of good passing talent for this team. Phillip Rivers back to throw on 3rd down. Complete over the middle. Keenan Allen is there, but he does not move the chains. Backed up inside their own 10, Denver takes over, and this is Royce Freeman. I do want to make an effort to get him the ball a little more than we saw a week ago. Now Lindsay back in, 3rd down, and Flacco unloads, but misses. An open target, Jake Butt up the seam. And here's that inconsistent start again for Flacco. Chargers football. Rivers with time, and Hunter Henry getting open. Already the Chargers into Bronco territory and in field goal range. Play action now. Rivers up top. Single coverage. Caught by Mike Williams. Touchdown, Chargers. Chris Harris is good, but this is a mismatch. 6'4" Mike Williams with a perfect throw from Phillip Rivers. There is not a corner on the roster that can match the physicality of Mike Williams. 7-0 Chargers as the Broncos take over. Lindsay bounces away from first contact and has about 4 yards. Lindsay so far 322 yards on the ground this year. On 2nd and 6, Flacco, his first completion, and that's Sutton, who was looking for some redemption after the fumble to close last week's game. From the 38, Flacco to the outside, he missed again. I'm not sure what it is with Flacco early in these games. That makes it 3rd down and 8. Flacco protected, and off the mark now for Noah Fant. Do we have to look to the world of baseball and maybe consider an opener for Joe Flacco? 7-0 Chargers. They take over. Plenty of time for Rivers. A strike for Hunter Henry. And here they go, right back into scoring position. This looks like one of those games that could get out of hand early. 1st down on the outside. Nice catch. Keenan Allen ripped that football away. And they advance into the red zone. Here's Jackson, started up the middle, cuts left, and there's nothing but daylight. Touchdown. Impressive start for the Chargers. It's already a 14-0 game here, still not out of the first quarter. The Broncos have to get this under control. 3 consecutive losses. They had the players-only meeting, and it's just not mattering right now. Toss left, Lindsay Plenty of room now into Charger territory and heading out of bounds just inside the Charger 30. Two tight ends on the field, Royce Freeman in the game, and brought down quickly by the unblocked Melvin Ingram. Broncos go trips, 3rd and 7, Flacco airmailed for Lindsey. And you have to start wondering, when is the first time we're going to see Drew Lock take the field? It's 14-3. Here in the second quarter, nice play made by Bradley Chubb, but I think he's done a pretty good job of standing out so far in the first 4 games. 3rd and 6, got some pressure, going long, and they could not knock it away from Benjamin. What a catch at the 47. Rivers still perfect in the air. And here he is again underneath Hunter Henry. Gain of 9. 150 yards passing for Rivers. No incompletions. Over the middle again. Henry inside the 20. This defense not looking like themselves. They played a pretty good game against the Jaguars. And now today, it's all unraveling. Here's Justin Jackson ahead for 7. 3 tight ends on the field. Now some play action. Pressure getting through, and down goes Rivers. He gets wrapped up, and that is Vaughn Miller. Now can they get off the field? 3rd and 12. Rivers stepping up. He fires end zone. It's Travis Benjamin with the touchdown. 3rd straight touchdown drive for the Chargers. This team just has not shown up. 18-point deficit already. Flacco has not looked good at all. Here he completes a pass underneath for Noah Fant. Close to midfield. Here goes Lindsey, and he's not going far. I'd love to see this team run more, but if they can't get yards on 1st down, it's hard to get that established. Now they have pressure to deal with on 3rd down, and Brandon Mebane sacks Flacco to end yet another drive. 21-3 Chargers. 2 minutes until half, and wide open. A lot of room here for Hunter Henry, and chased down by Justin Simmons. The Chargers are again in scoring position. Ball at the 30-yard line now. Rivers 2nd down, settles underneath. Jackson wrapped up by Will Parks. 3rd down, can we at least force a field goal? Will bring pressure. Rivers on target. Benjamin close, but he does not get there. A field goal makes it a 3-touchdown game, and the Broncos have just a minute until half as Hamilton makes the reception. That's just Flacco's 6th completion so far. From the 32, more pressure closing in. This has been the most lopsided game we've seen this season. 2nd and long, more pressure. The struggles up front continue, especially with Dalton Reisner and Connor McGovern. It's 3rd down and 21. Flacco now protected, and he's going deep. There's a man open, and the catch is made. Cortland Sutton all the way for a 79-yard touchdown. Well, that's the last thing I expected. That's our first time hitting a big pass like that all year. Sutton gets a great release, and there's no closing the gap. There's not much to be happy about here in the first half, but a big play like that certainly helps, even if we're still down multiple scores at the half. At least we're not the only AFC West team struggling. Over in London, the Raiders just got shut out by the Bears, and the Chiefs haven't been playing well either. It is a 14-point game to start the second half. Rivers going long up the seam, Benjamin again. And they've been catching every throw we've contested. Benjamin to the 35-yard line. That's a 40-yard play. Rivers on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going long again. Williams there, and it's incomplete now thanks to Will Parks. Nice to actually contest and force an incompletion. 3rd down, caught by Keenan Allen. The drive continues with Rivers closing in on 300 passing. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rivers, that's incomplete. That time it was broken up by Kareem Jackson. 3rd down. Can we force the field goal try? Rivers caught Hunter Henry. We haven't done anything to slow him down. Ball inside the 5. Jackson the deep back. He gets it. Miller there. He's got help. Broncos force a 3rd and goal from the 5. 2 tight ends on the field. And pressure off the edge. Unblocked Von Miller. Does not get easier than that. It's his 2nd sack of the game. Well, 3 more from LA make this a 17-point game. And Joe Flacco begins his 2nd half with another miss. Could this be the game we see Drew Lock take the field? 3rd and 8. Flacco right on target. That is Deshaun Hamilton. Very nice play. Receivers stacked left on 1st down. Here's Flacco. A strike outside. Sanders. He makes the catch for about 6. Just trying to find any kind of a rhythm. Lindsey, the carry, cuts to the middle. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. 72 yards rushing for Lindsey. He'll get this again. Another cut inside, and not much room, no gain. A 3rd and 10 with Sanders slot left. 4 on the rush. Here comes pressure, and the pass is off the mark, but the coverage was perfect. And again, Denver will kick. It's hard to see this team doing much if they can't get the offense going more than this. Here's Von Miller making another stop. The defense has had their own issues today, but I think they're good enough to keep us in most games. 3rd and 9 on target, Keenan Allen. Another big conversion, the Chargers on the move. New set of downs, Jackson running and meeting Bradley Chubb, who makes another tackle behind the line. 2nd and 15, here's Rivers for Allen again, getting most of the yards needed. It's just a 3rd and 1. Chargers come out in the eye. And it's the fullback dive. Derek Watt right up the middle, getting 4. Another drive in Bronco territory. Rivers outside. Not a ton of room there. Good tackle by Cravens. Hunter Henry to the slot. It's 3rd down. Rivers outside and behind Benjamin. He missed one. And that's 4th down. No Drew Lock yet to begin the 4th quarter as Joe Flacco is still in the game. I feel he's played his best football this year in the 4th quarter of games. And now a 1st down picked up by Lindsey with a face mask on top of it. Just inside Charger territory. Here's Flacco. Fant is there, bobbling the ball, and he can't make the catch. Looks like Lindsey was shaken up earlier, but it's not too serious of an injury. Devontae Booker in for now. Here's Hamilton on 3rd and 10, getting the yards necessary. The drive continues. At the 37, they'll try Booker now, and there's nowhere to go. Here's some motion from Emmanuel Sanders. They'll try some misdirection. Flacco rolling outside, and he'll just throw this away. The Chargers have covered well all game long. 3rd down, and they call it draw. It's Booker for a few, and they're setting up Brandon McManus. So wanting to make this a 2-score game. 51-yard try, and McManus splits the uprights to make it 27-13. Now can this defense get a stop? We've seen us attempt some 4th quarter comebacks lately. Rivers outside, caught. We're not going far if we can't slow down Hunter Henry. He's at 155. Allen, the motion man on 1st down. And Hunter Henry again. It doesn't matter who's covered him. They haven't slowed him down. In Bronco territory, here's play action. Rivers down the middle and deep. And it is caught by Mike Williams. These receivers continue to make all the tough plays as LA goes down the field. Inside the 5, 3rd down Rivers. Here's late pressure, and he's hit down by Shelby Harris. But still, a field goal can make this a 3-score game again. 30-13. Flacco remains in for Denver. And here's a pass outside. Nice catch made by Sutton. It gets 5. Less than 6 minutes to go in this game. 3rd down, and Flacco on target, but Booker gives up some ground, and they'll be forced to go for it. 4th and 3. Trying to keep this game going. Flacco steps up. He'll run for it, sliding down at the 40-yard line. Broncos in hurry-up mode. Less than 5 to play. Screen for Hamilton. Has some room and gets to the sideline with a gain of 6. Empty. Royce Freeman in the game. Flacco finds him on the outside. He's got room now inside the 20, and the Broncos have another touchdown. Again, they get the big play, this time as the defender tried to knock the ball away and completely missed. 30-20. So a 10-point game. Can we get a stop? Rivers on target. And the catch made again by Allen. Rivers now 424 yards passing. Jackson now right side. He's got some daylight. Met by Simmons, but keeps the legs driving to get the first down. 3 and change to go in this game. Here's Rivers, lobbing one up again. Williams, no! Knocked away, it's Will Parks. That sets up 3rd down for LA. Rivers needs 9. He's got time, looking to the sideline. That's picked by Kareem Jackson! How did he make that catch? What a play! Just the 2nd interception this year for the defense, but you might not see a better catch all year. And that was going up against Mike Williams. So a 10-point game, 2 minutes left. Here's Flacco. First down catch made. Sutton lost the football again! 2nd straight week he loses a football late in the game. Thomas Davis knocked it loose. Coming across the middle, you gotta be careful if you're gonna try juking someone out. The ball immediately goes back to LA, and they can run Justin Jackson right up the middle, very close to a first. Not a ton Denver can do here. 3rd and 1. Jackson carries. He's got the first down, and that is going to seal this game. Another loss for the Denver Broncos, falling to 1-4 on the season. And given the struggles we've had lately, you have to wonder, could we see Drew Lock play at some point in the near future? That was a really tough game, and again, like our passing game, they start to get something going late, but what is it about these early quarters where we can't even hit a pass with Flacco? Like, do we have to consider Drew Lock as an opener, or maybe just run the ball every play? On defense, it was just so frustrating to see them make every catch in traffic for the most part. Travis Benjamin had a couple I wanted us to break up. Mike Williams, obviously, you expect him to make some of those catches. It's one of those things I'm looking at with the sliders, and it's possible the next game and everything upcoming will be on the newest patch. I'm just testing a couple things, but I'm getting what I like right now. But overall, I'm not surprised we lost this game. I expected us to. We lose by 10. It could have been a lot worse. And now we're tied for 2nd place in the division at 1-4. I do think, though, that next game is going to be a big one for Joe Flacco. The Tennessee Titans are an okay team. They aren't playing very well this season, and it's probably one of the easier games on our schedule. We need to start playing well, or it's time to start thinking about a change. Joe Flacco has 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but he's been so inconsistent. I know I talked early in this series about how Flacco, if he can play consistently at least, it helps Sutton, Hamilton, and Fant. And right now, Flacco is not really doing anything to help the team. So if that's the case, then we could see Drew Lock play very soon. I'm hoping, though, that I can get the sliders and everything to a point where it's a little more balanced. But right now, I think we're at least in a better spot than on Madden 19. Now, for re-signing players, I'm not taking care of a lot of this stuff early in the year, but we have some key decisions to make, and here you get an idea of the numbers a lot of these players are looking at. One player I am thinking about re-signing would be Will Parks. I think he's been able to stand out here early in the season, but we'll see what's upcoming for the Denver Broncos. I am not sure when the next videos are going to be. I am very busy here in the near future, but as soon as I can get to making more content, I will, and I'll keep you updated when I have some news. So have a great day, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you again in a little while. Have a great day.